So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. It is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Threads one in. Marmouche, and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective
He's gone for goal! He's in a great position here. Romero deals with that comfortably. And here's Traore. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Out to the right, back into the middle, and the through ball. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball, good take. And he's surging through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Picks out, and Marmouche! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diego Rico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kivior cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Marmouche given the lift of his goal. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Inter Milan take the lead. Marmouche, Pulisic, Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Kulusevski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. Marmouche, great vision, lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And here's Traore. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He is through, and a chance! In he goes again. They've done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can they get him away? Carrillo. Beshka. And Andre Carrillo. Kulusevski. Marmouche. And there's the end of the first half.
Inter are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Inter Milan 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. That's an imaginative pass. And he's whipped it across. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aubameyang. Played in deep. Romero gets it clear. Tries to get it clear. Driving forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's superb. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aubameyang herring after the ball here. And it's Carrillo. Knocks it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Kulusevski. Marmouche.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.000.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Endo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that Rafinha gets through on his own. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Andre Carrillo. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. That's good vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Carrillo. Well, it looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely aimed pass. Marmouche. An uncompromising challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aubameyang shoots! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rafinha. Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. Endo calmly anticipates. Al Hilal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Kulusevski. 5 minutes left on the clock. And he's running through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Takes a shot! He's got it all! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Oh, crossbar!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! And he's missed it. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Pulisic.
Play running in behind.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an...
Oh, what a climb! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Cross from Maldini. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Messi. That's good vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. Hoisted in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's Hullet. Del Piero takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rafinha! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha goes for goal! Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Del Piero. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, such a clever touch. Flashes it across. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and width can be a nightmare to defend against.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Del Piero. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And this is Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Messi. Great vision. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. And Del Piero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here. Ah, he's given it away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Linton, Matheus Cunha. It's a good foot in there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now, can they get him away? And it's Rivaldo. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Marquinhos. He's in a great position here. Back into the middle. Talisca! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific header. Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Danilo. He is through here. Ball comes in. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. Still goalless. Belletti. And it's Linton out towards the flank. Threads one in. Cross goes in there. Danielson! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, good take in a good area. Out to the left it goes. Plays it across. Cleared away. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Danilo could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shot could be... He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Beraldo is always looking to break lines. Linton. Danielson. Now that looks a decent ball. Danilo gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. Opts to play it back. And he's got a hit! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top of...
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danielson receives it in a wide position. Ball driven towards the far post. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Danilo. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Casemiro. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rafinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries to play. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He gets big! He's got a goal! Brazil are back in business! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
Can he finish?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Danilo. Denilson is always looking to play quality balls.
Brazil really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a sharp pass. Now he's off and running, and he's had it nicked away. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. And it's Belletti. Joelinton. And he's there to retrieve it. He's having a go! That comes as a mighty relief. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Brazil finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Danilo. Denilson. And it's Casemiro. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Casemiro. Belletti. And it's Casemiro. And it's Belletti. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil go into the lead.
Oh, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. He's in space and looking for option. He's got tall. And somehow he managed to miss it. Joelinton gathers from the goal kick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just lacking in accuracy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Talisca. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the pass is intercepted. Talisca. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
you